Let's get it.
It's Too T3rpd.
All right. Question number 1. You freestyle?
Fuck. God damn it. Oh, shit. No.
Okay,
We're gonna go now. I'm gonna play it safe. Play it safe this time.
Okay. I started looking at your eye. You were like, should I do it? I don't know. You thought about it.
I thought about it.
Hey, if you hadn't did it, you wouldn't have been no worse than most people. The fact that you even attempted, that's good enough.
Yeah, it's just gonna be. It's just me going the whole time.
I'm telling you, some people you would have been better than you would have been better than theirs. I'm telling you, you gotta look back on some of these episodes. It was like, all right.
Easy. All right, we gotta hear this theory you have about Schnooks and Deerbergs now.
Okay. Well, first, let's do the proper introductions first. People gotta know who they talking to first.
Okay, right.
Yeah, we don't want to. Come on now, we gotta do the main thing first.
Yeah.
All right. So there's a Too T3rpd podcast. This your boy Donovan, aka Busy. You knew what it was when you signed up, and you already know we got a homie in the back, new intern. I'll let him introduce himself.
What's going on? It's Michael. Catch me at mp3.videoworks on Instagram.
That's right. Michael, a.k.a. MP3. That's what we're going to call him on the Too T3rpd podcast. He's MP3.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. And you already know we got to give it up for our special guest today. I appreciate you coming through. This is somebody that I've been hanging out with for probably the last year or so now.
Yeah, about last year or so, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We've been getting to know each other. Mm-hmm. This is somebody that I really appreciate in the improv community. She's actually been doing a lot. I've been seeing her do a lot of stuff.
I do a lot. I do a lot.
That's right. Yeah. Writing.
Yeah, writing. I'm working on the thwack production stuff now. That's been going on for a little over a year now.
So production work,
yeah. Improvising just on a regular basis on stage. I also work at the improv shop. I serve and house attendance, stuff like that. So
that's right. You also do content creation as well.
I do. Just a tad.
That's right. All right, y'all, give it up. Give it up for Elle. Let's go. Hold on. Ooh, my bad. You know, I see that blood just like that. You know,
Yeah.
all them people. Hell yeah.
So many people.
Okay, now let's get back to what we were talking about.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so before we got started here, we were having a conversation about groceries and whatnot. So Michael was saying, Elle said the same thing too. Are you on his side? Or
wait, about what? Green grapes and purple grapes?
It started out as grapes, but then it turned into the bigger conversation of grocery shopping.
Oh, I mean, I get fresh produce when I can, where I can, for the cheap.
Fair enough. So then you really...
I'm on a budget.
All right, so then just wait so you're in the middle right now. Just wait till this
okay, I haven't made a choice yet.
Yeah. I got you. You might be over here in a minute.
Oh, God.
Okay, so if you want to talk about quality, you definitely want to go to the farmer's market because most likely you're getting it from the actual farmer itself, whether it be the meat or produce. A lot of the times the farmers themselves will set up at a farmer's market and sell it for a cheaper quality because you're getting it straight from the source. So
okay.
That's one of the reasons to go to the farmer's market.
Yeah.
The other reason, it's actually pretty cool. You know, you get to hang out, see some different things. They got a lot of different, not only can you get food, you can also get, you know, you go hang out, see some nice music. You might be able to get some nice trinkets, whatnot.
I love a trinket.
Exactly.
I'm a sucker for a trinket.
See. And you're supporting the local community.
That's important.
And not a corporate entity. What you got for the groceries over there in Big Mac? You know, you're talking all that stuff. What's up?
Come on, MP3, what you got?
Yeah. What's up?
I mean, I did work at Schnooks for 10 months. That's one of the reasons why.
Oh. I ain't know I was taking. My bad. My fault. I ain't know I was taking shots at you. My fault. You should have said something. I know I took some shots.
It got personal now. Now it's personal.
I mean, I'm indifferent to the hating on it because low key it's fair because their employee discount sucks.
Oh,
it's
God.
20% off of your total order of Schnooks products only.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you don't even get like all products. It's only Schnooks brand.
It's only Schnooks products. And then when I worked there, it was minimum wage and I was the hardest worker and no one else did anything. So I hate on Schnooks, but it's got a little sweet spot, especially the one I shop at. I'll keep that one a little bit under wraps.
Yeah, that's your secret store.
Yeah.
Everybody's got their secret spot that they hit that they don't tell anybody about. Especially locally. Everyone has that one local spot that they're like, I can't tell anyone where I'm going for this one thing or it's going to be ruined.
That's true. I got a couple of spots like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the Schnooks I shop at is actually There's one closer to all of my houses, but that's the one I'll shop at. Even though it's a little farther.
Okay.
Did you say all of your houses? How many houses do you have?
Right.
2. My parents are divorced. So. No, unfortunately,
I feel
am not
that.
rolling in absolute dough and just owning houses in the area.
Yo, hey Devin, I was going to say, damn, when one of you took this internship, be like, yeah, I don't need money. I'm cool. I got 2 houses already. Like, if you want to, I can record in one of mine if you want.
This is
like,
This is pocket change.
right. It's nothing.
You think I'd pull up with this camera if we were rolling in dough?
Hey, man, you might just not want to spend your money like that. You never know. Like,
Frugal guy.
This summer I am being frugal. I got to save up money for rent.
hey, I feel you on that one, bro.
Yeah.
I definitely feel you. But all right, let's get this one started. Let's get serious. All right, so Elle, let's get started first with the improv origins first.
Yeah.
So how did you get into improv? What inspired you to do improv?
So I didn't grow up in St. Louis. I grew up in Memphis, Tennessee, and I went to a public performing arts school. So I went to a performing arts school where if your grades were good enough, you got to do a selected art as your like start of the day, and then that was your like focal point throughout your school career.
That's what's up. Okay, so before you go into that, there's clearly already there was already some type of foresight in seeing you into entertainment and stuff like that because you picked a art school for high school. So
yeah, absolutely. So this is middle school. This is 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. I had honor roll, so I was able to select my art. So I did theater. So in doing theater for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, every morning for 90 minutes, I spent in theater class.
Okay.
And that was monologuing and watching musicals and watching plays and dissecting plays, reading them, all kinds of stuff. So I always knew that I was going to wind up on stage somehow. My first experience on stage was not great.
Okay.
Was not great. I was the understudy for like the lead role in the play, and I had no qualms about it. Like the girl who got the lead role part, she was going to do great. She was going to kill it. It was going to be awesome. And then she got the stomach flu the day before the play.
Oh, no.
And I was so unprepared. It was so bad. And so in traditional theater, what they do when they typically like don't have a full understudy is that they just have whoever the understudy is. They'll sit like off to the side of the stage and dress in all black and just read straight from the script. And I just distinctly remember because I had a mic. I was the first time I was ever mic'd up on a stage. The auditorium is massive to me because I'm in 7th grade, I think. And I'm just reading from a script. And there are parts of the script that had changed on stage that I was not aware of. So there's a handful of moments that are happening on stage where I'm like, and the dragon said, it wasn't hungry. And then there was just a long pause.
Because everybody's like, wait.
Yeah. Yeah. So then so that's 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. And then my parents split and we moved here because my mom's family's from the Illinois side.
Got you.
So that's how we winded up here. And then I just kind of fell away from theater completely. I mean, I went straight into the workforce. I started working at 13. I've had various different jobs. And then I was working in like corporate tech. I was absolutely miserable. I was doing like weekly therapy, and my therapist was telling me like, you need to take yourself out on a date, like go treat yourself, do something you've always wanted to do. And I'd been thinking for a long time about going to see live improv. And in my mind, I'm thinking, this is whose line is it anyway? Right. Like everybody else does. This is going to be like an interesting thing. Mm-hmm. And I showed up to the improv shop, and the first team that I ever watched perform was Toxic.
Really? Mm-hmm. I hear that's a lot of people's first team.
Yeah, Toxic was the first team that I ever watched perform. And just seeing like just a ton of women on stage, women femme-presenting people on stage, just like absolutely having the time of their lives and getting along and like truly being like girls, mm-hmm. which is not something that I had a lot of example of growing up, was not a lot of like girlfriend type of friendships like that, but to see a huge group like that getting along and having the time of their lives. And then I happened to sit with 2 people who were students in like teams level 2 at the time, mm-hmm. teams level 1 or 2. And I had gone in and I was just thinking like, I have so many questions, like what are the classes like? And they were extremely helpful and very insightful. I don't even think I stayed for the whole show. I think I left at intermission because I was just an anxious little bug. Mm-hmm. Like before I even went in to buy my ticket, I was in the car just counting down, and I was like, okay, on the count of 3, I'm getting out of the car and I'm going in this building no matter what. So I worked up the courage to go in and see Toxic, and yeah, I got home that night and signed up for classes the same night.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's lit.
And then in the middle of classes, I decided to quit my corporate tech job, and then I moved to the city. Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, it was
Damn.
very brave. It was very brave. And now I've been in the city for 2 years, been doing improv for 3, and having the time of my life.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
That is fire. So let everybody know who hasn't experienced improv yet. Let them know about how it kind of goes with trying to get into it, at least from the St. Louis standpoint. I kind of feel like it might be the same everywhere, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think from like getting into the community from like a St. Louis standpoint, like just starting with classes, even if you start, like I started with level 1 rather than level 0. Like most people start in level 0.
Yeah, I started at 0.
And I started in level 1 because I was asking the 2 students that I happened to sit with, I was like, well, what's level 0? What's that about? And they're like, well, that's for if like real beginners, like trying to get used to speaking on stage. And I had already had that experience on stage and doing theater. And I was like, I can talk somebody's ear off for 6 hours. I don't have a problem with this. So I fully skipped level 0 and straight to level 1. But I think getting into the community is just like being open.
Yeah.
Just be open to it. Like the open to the idea of whatever can happen.
Yeah.
And like be open to making friends, be open to new perspectives and new ideas, and try to fight like that feeling of discomfort a little bit. Or get comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah. I feel like
Yeah.
that's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
Because once you start getting used to that, it stops mattering. Like, everybody's always like, how do you get on stage all the time? I'm like, at this point, I don't even care about y'all.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not
no
paying
offense.
attention to you.
Yeah.
Like I'm up here with my friends.
Yeah.
Now, something that is going to be extremely difficult for me if I ever give it a try is going to be stand-up. I don't think I could ever
Yeah.
do stand-up because you're up there by yourself.
You are.
It's so different in improv when you're up there with a whole group of people because you're not even thinking about you and what other people think of you. You're like, what is my friend doing?
Yeah.
What is my friend doing, and how can I help my friend?
So I've done a couple of open mics, and it is very different. I think the biggest thing is just having to be comfortable with, I already know what I'm going to say up here, and no matter what, I have to stick with it. As
Yeah.
opposed with improv, hey, if this isn't necessarily going that way, I could pivot and go do some other
Yeah.
shit and make this, save all of this. But with that, you got to really stick to your bit because you got to perfect the craft of the actual
Yeah.
bit that you're doing. Like, it's
Yeah.
not going to be good until you make it good.
Right.
So you got to sit in the fire with all of that.
Yeah, that's terrifying to me. That's terrifying.
It is, but once you kind of like, once you realize most of the people that when you first start out, they're just like you.
Yeah,
and they're not,
I've been
you
to
know.
a couple where I've watched friends get up and do it, and they just pull it off, and they're always funny to me because I always think all my friends are funny. So without a doubt, like I'm watching them pull it off, and I'm like, man, I could never. But I don't know.
I guess, but you can
know.
though. It's one of those things that you just got to do it so many times. It's no different than improv.
I think the
like-
right story has to come up for me
Exactly.
to be able to share.
Yep, that's literally what it is. It's like I did mine's based off of my life at that point.
Yeah.
We was doing the route and all that stuff, so I was able to find that and just build a story off of that.
Yeah. I think because I definitely see myself more as like a storyteller rather than like a punchline kind of guy.
Yep,
I don't
yep.
see myself doing a lot of punchline
Yep.
stuff.
That's why I like doing sketch and more so doing like scripted stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Writing scripted stuff for the first time is definitely, especially with some of the stuff that I'm working on now that's semi-scripted. And I'm not going to reveal exactly what it is,
Fair enough.
but you know what it is.
Yeah.
It's a lot of research that goes into it, and then only being half scripted, it's like you have to leave so much of the writing open for whoever's in that role to just play it how they want to. And so there's no real way of knowing how that whole half-written script is going to turn out until people start to actually do it, and you do some run-throughs and you do some like light rehearsals.
Hell yeah.
So we'll see what happens with that.
Hell yeah.
That's about a year away.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you, like I said, you already getting started with it. So let everybody. So let's talk about some of the productions that you've done. Like, let's talk about the first one first, and then we'll go into like the extended version of everything.
Yeah. So the first show I ever produced was the beginning of Thwack. And that actually happened. I started putting that together when I was still in classes. I hadn't even graduated yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. What made you get the honestly, because that's courage within itself to even try to do that during classes. Like, what made you go ahead and do that? Make that jump?
So within our team, we had a team, and shout out Celibate. So Celibate was part of our graduating team, and they had kind of already formed up a team. And I was kind of open and looking for teams, but I hadn't really I didn't feel like I had networked enough and like met enough people who were playing yet. And I hadn't really felt like I had enough strong friends to like, hey, let's I hadn't worked up the courage to start asking people, hey, let's play. Like, do you want to play together? Do you want to do this together? And I thought, what if I just put together my own show and just invited a bunch of people to come play and see what happens. And it stemmed from this really stupid conversation we were all having before class one day about what if WrestleMania was a musical. And from that, it turned into, well, if you could be any wrestler, like make up your own wrestling name, like what would your wrestling name be?
Michael Stone.
Yeah, right out the bat.
Oh, when I was
Please say more.
when I was a younger kid, that's what I wanted to do, was be a wrestler for WWE. Me and my dad love it, grew up on it. My grandfather
same.
when he was around. I mean, we watched Evolution, which was the all women's event the other day, and then we watched Raw. And then I have two of my best friends, or two very close friends of mine. They're really into it, so it's starting to get me kind of back into it. But I've met a famous wrestler.
Me too. Who'd you
Ric
meet?
Flair.
I met John Cena.
Oh, very nice.
Granted, my nephew met John Cena, and I met him in passing. I didn't get a picture. My nephew did, but
I got a picture with Ric Flair, and then my older sister, has met Randy Orton.
oh, that's
Okay.
Same as name.
that's so
right.
cool.
Yep.
That's so cool. I love that so much. Because I grew up very similarly. We watched wrestling was like a huge thing in our house. I have two sisters. We would reenact wrestling moves on each other in the house. Like my youngest sister is like the size of a twig, and her favorite wrestler was Rikishi. And so it was insane to watch this little twig kid just running around trying to pull off these huge sumo moves. And it's just like a twig. But it was a ton of fun growing up with that like whole like rambunctious atmosphere, especially with three girls in the house. You wouldn't expect that to like be the temperament, but we were into it.
I guess like girls be getting down. What you mean?
We were jumping from like our swing set in the backyard onto our trampoline. Like we were doing crazy stuff.
That sounds
crazy
like so much
stuff.
fun. I am one of three, and I'm the only brother. So
Oh, so you had that whole like you can't hit your sisters deal.
yeah, and it was taken to the extreme. Even though my older sister wasn't raised with us, so.
Okay.
But it's like even if I like gestured at my younger sister, I was in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, ours was very much shh, 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 shh. Don't tell mom, it didn't happen. Don't cry.
See, I was the only child for me, but my dad, he had a bunch of kids, but I wasn't raised around them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was mainly by myself.
Yeah.
So I didn't get all the fun experience that y'all got.
Did you have a lot of cousins though or anything?
Yeah, I had two that came over a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would like play fight and all that stuff. So yeah, I guess I did get the experience
Yeah.
every now and then. It just wasn't an everyday thing.
Yeah, that's something that changed for me when we went from living in Memphis to moving here. Is in Memphis, I had no family. My dad's family's from Jackson, Mississippi, and my mom's family's from here. So I didn't have cousins. And then when we moved here, my cousins were always around. And I was like, this is so weird. It's like a family reunion every weekend. We rode our bikes everywhere. Like, it was crazy. But yeah.
Like, none of us in our family, like, I am like, if you count my older sister, I am the second oldest of 6 across both my dad's side and my mom's side of the family.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, even though my dad is one of 4 and my mom is one of 2. So like there's a lot of like only aunts, by the way. They only have sisters. There are no biological uncles in my family, yet there's only 6 kids total.
Dang, that's crazy.
Dude, that's wild.
Yeah.
Dang. So how does it feel to be like one of the only males around?
Pretty weird. But it does mean I have a lot of better understandings on like women, which a lot of guys don't have and things like that. So
Yeah.
it's definitely a great habit or a great kind of skill set to have. But luckily now with my girlfriend, she has 3 older brothers, and one of which is only a few years younger. So I get to kind of horse around with him, and then every Christmas or every time they're around, we use LARP swords and beat the living crap out of each other.
Yeah, I love a LARP event. That stuff's so fun.
It's so much funny.
Don't even get me started on LARP and D&D, man.
See, I've never done it.
Oh, it's so fun. I got to do a base reality check with Mallory last week.
Yeah.
On Friday night. It was so much fun.
So that's
so
a
much
D&D show that's at the Improv Shop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's really fun.
I've gotten to do some D&D, but I want to do more, and I want to get into LARPing, but I have to wait for a more stable life, because since I'm a college student now, and I've been doing, divorced parents and all that, I'm bouncing around all throughout the year. So next year, once I move in with my girlfriend, I'm locking in on some more fun stuff.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
My
Once
dog.
that stability comes, like, the world opens up to your hobbies a little bit more.
That's a fact.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That is a fact.
And believe me, I have so many hobbies. Too many hobbies, one might say.
I do, and they're all time consuming.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
And only one of those things actually produces a side income.
Which one is that?
That's working at the shop, like
that's right.
bartending,
Yeah.
serving and stuff like that. That's the only thing that produces any extra income. Everything else is just for the love of the game.
Word. Yeah, I'll be serving at the Improv Shop. So, yeah, catch us. If you're not seeing us at a show, just come and
Come check us out.
support
Like,
us.
tip your bartenders and your
Word.
servers, Yeah.
Yeah.
Support the service industry.
Yeah.
Every Monday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Word. And catch us do like a little cool act on main stage whenever we get announced as a server.
Yeah, we love a server bit. That server
Yeah.
spotlight bit, it's so powerful.
For real, though.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
definitely.
My favorite one so far, though, is when you told us, who were we with? I can't remember.
Oh, it was, you were,
I was serving, wasn't I?
no,
I was.
I think you were house attending and you were
Yeah.
shadowing somebody.
Yup.
And I was serving and I turned to both of you. I think it was you and Austin.
It was.
And
That's
I
what it was,
turned to
yeah.
both of you and I went, pick me up, pick me up, pick me up. And I had them both carry me sideways into the server spotlight.
This shit was lit.
I definitely tweaked my neck after that. I was definitely too old to be roughhousing, but it was so fun.
Hey, you got to commit to the bit, yo. You got to commit to
Always,
the bit.
always. If there's one thing I'm committed to, it's the bit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Thwack was the first show that I produced out of, right. I mean, we graduated, I think, in May, and I turned around and the show started in September.
Mm-hmm.
And it just came from the way that we had set it up was that there were two ways to interact with the show. And one would be that you could fill out a character card and create your own wrestler and like make up a wrestler. You got to pick that wrestler's walkout song and like any kind of extra details behind the scene of like what their kind of origin story is. My favorite is always when people would take other people and make them so like someone created Andy Slowey as a wrestler.
That
was really fun.
Shout out Andy and Melanie.
Yeah. So that one was really fun to watch. And then other people got to play Andy as a character, which was really fun to watch too. And then it came into the fact, it was just like, I know that more people want more Tuesday experience.
Exactly.
So I'm going to get all of these people together that want to play. I'm going to set up like a regular, like 3-show format where it's 3 sets of 2 that will go on. Each will get a random wrestler they won't know until the night of the show. Mm-hmm. They won't know who they're playing with until the night of the show. And then they get like 20 minutes to improvise together and see where it goes. And like the beauty of it is like taking the weight of the character creation part off. Because we already know that they wrestle together, but maybe there's more to that relationship.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
I like how you have it structured. Like when I first heard about it, I was like, "Oh, that's fire!" I thought they were gonna be doing wrestling improv, and then
I wanted to.
I was like, "Yo,
I couldn't afford the insurance policy on that one."
I'd pick up improv so fast.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. There'd be people lined out the door to see that. Yeah.
Hey man, I might invest on that. I ain't gonna lie. You know, we got to do some Vince McMahon type shit or something.
Hey, maybe we'll figure something out. We'll get some mats in there or something. I wanted Melanie to come out and like tackle me to the ground for one of the shows that we had, and that didn't work out. But,
Damn,
you know,
yo.
maybe in the future we'll do something a little bit more hands-on.
Oh yeah, we got to invest in some mats, yo.
Yeah. But the cool part about the way the series is unfolded is like there's typically like 3 shows in the fall and then there's a big show in like February and then 3 shows in the
Wrestler Big
spring.
Show?
Say that again.
As in the wrestler Big Show?
I say big show meaning it's usually on main stage. Yeah. I wish. I wish. That would be very cool. So there's typically 3 small shows on side stage, larger show in main stage, just for clarity.
Cool.
And then, then 3 more shows on side stage. And then at the very end of the series, which is what we're coming up on this Saturday on July 19th. I don't know when this comes out.
It'll be out. Well, the audio version will be out tomorrow.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. Cool. So this Saturday, if you're not doing anything at 10 p.m., you can stop by the Improv Shop on main stage and check out Thwackdown Slam City, which is the season finale, which is we invite everyone who has played in the last year who comes back to play all together. So I think it's like 30 people we have all together, and they're all split into 3 separate teams of like 7 or 8 people, and they're all split into factions. So each faction will come up with their own faction name, and then they all have their own character that they either got to play one that already exists or they created a whole new one. So I split them up kind of based off that information, but also kind of randomly. And so, yeah, we're going to have each of those teams. We'll get to each of those factions. We'll get to play for about 18 minutes, and then they'll all come back for a giant game of freeze tag at the end. And also the audience will get to participate by voting for their favorite faction.
Oh, that's lit. Okay.
Yep.
That's dope. Yo, you got like you need to get a belt.
I have thought about that. I think Andy even mentioned that, like getting a similar belt. I just didn't want to take the cage match vibe away. I didn't want to take away from the cage match vibe. Yeah.
Hell no.
I have to come up with something else. I don't know if a belt would do it. It'd have to be something like, I don't know. We'll have to think of some other random wrestling object.
I can't think of anything right now. You can do like a wrestler's artifact or something like that.
That could be cool. Or like a ring bell.
Yeah. Or you could do like one of the action figures.
That could be cool.
I do have a whole tub, but
listen, you don't have to part ways with any of
I
your.
wasn't going to.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put that pressure on you. No.
Yo.
But
Michael's getting ready to do an impromptu smackdown real quick. He's like, hold on now.
Don't you touch my action figures.
I will keep keeping those until I'm at least 32.
Hey, fair. That's a very specific age.
Yeah, you shooting? What's up?
That means I got at least another decade of keeping those.
Okay.
Okay, I gotta say, you shooting?
No.
Nah, I had to make sure. I gotta say, I ain't 32 no more, but that's a little too close. I gotta say, what you trying to say? Like you old or something like that? So
Yeah,
you
is
give it up?
32 old to you?
What you trying to say?
No, 32 is probably about the time like I'd be getting my own kids. So I'm like, do I need them?
You think that?
Yeah,
I promise you think 32, and then you get there and you're like, maybe 37, maybe 37, maybe not at all.
I'm like never 7. I don't know what you talking about.
Never 7.
My time is past its prime, yo.
Yeah.
I already said I can't be like 50 having a kid getting ready to graduate. Fuck that. I'm done.
No way.
Me and my girlfriend want to travel for a bit, so.
Yeah, do that. Travel as much as you can. It's really cool.
And then I'll go back to school.
Yeah, invest in your hobbies. Do some cool shit.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's a smart idea. Yeah.
This turned into a impromptu advice lesson.
That's too turp, Joe. We ain't even smoke. That's the whole thing. Like, hey, imagine if we was on some weed.
Oh,
it really gets deep.
Getting deep and insightful.
It does, for real. It's about our lives. We get vulnerable. It's like one vulnerability circle.
Yeah, it's like a public vulnerability circle.
Hey, you knew what it was when you sang dub.
I did. I knew what was happening. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go into the next production that you did.
Yeah, so after that, I did a failed production of a show called 1v1.
Okay.
Which is where people it was right when we had first started to open on Mondays. And the reason I call it a failed production is because the very first show, no one showed up to play.
Oh, wait, wrong one. Damn, I want to get these buttons right there, boy.
It truly felt like that. I'm not going to lie. But it was like one of the very first 2 Mondays we were open, and I didn't do a lot of marketing for it, but it was set up, it was structured a lot like Thwack. 1v1 was essentially just 2-person teams. You come in and you sign up like you would for an open mic to play, and then we would randomly pair you with somebody, and then we would just set you loose. So we did 2 of those shows, and the first one, nobody showed up for, so we didn't really do much. I think I wound up pulling 2 people from the bar into side stage just to goof off together. Yeah. And then the second one, I think I wound up with 4 or 5 people, which shouldn't go too bad. So yeah, that was the second one. Outside of that, I don't think I've really like thwack, because thwack takes up so much time, and like I need that downtime between runs of shows. Because to run 3 shows all right and like weekend after weekend after weekend is so much.
That's a fact.
It's so much.
That is a fact. As a matter of fact, let's get into that. Like, what all does it take to produce a show? At least an improv show. Let's do that for right now.
Yeah, to produce an improv show, it just takes organization, really. Like being able to stay organized. And I love a spreadsheet. I work in spreadsheets on a regular basis for my day job. I work in data analytics, so spreadsheets are easy to me. Being able to create a Google form and like get the information you need, and you're just organizing people and communicating clearly the intent of the show.
Yes.
And then in that process of like, you have your structured like rules around the show and what your parameters are going to be and what the guidelines are. And then people will reach out with questions. So you have to be available to answer those questions. And then in the process of that, I actually wound up building a production team. So I put together a production team for the last show run to kind of give people that familiarity of what does it look like to produce a show and how much free time are you spending actually putting all of this together. Because there's the marketing aspect of it. Like you've got to get in and understand like, what kind of design do you want? What kind of vibe do you want your show to have? What kind of music do you want to play like before the show even starts? And what kind of music do you want to play during intermission? So you've got to throw together some kind of like Spotify playlist. You've got to put together some shit on Canva and make it look cool and exciting. And you got to get all that sent over to Andy on time so he can get all that set up on the website. And then outside of that, you've just got people management, which is like answering questions and making sure you're clear on the format of the show and making sure people feel safe and comfortable playing with whoever they're playing with.
Yep.
So like if they get paired with somebody that maybe they don't have, maybe they don't know them very well, or maybe they're nervous about playing with this person. That's the other thing. The show is open to all levels. Like you don't have to be a graduate to play in thwack.
Okay.
We have, I think the last show run, we had somebody who was in level 0 playing in thwack.
That's dope.
And that's the whole concept of the show is like, it's open to anybody who feels like they're ready to get on stage.
Hell yeah.
Because if you feel like you're ready, let's give it a shot.
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes. You know, let's build that confidence now and get you that experience. And then that's something you can speak to as you move through like the curriculum.
Facts. Yeah.
And even like having those memories of like, if I were in level 0 and decided to do my first show, like having that experience and then remembering that as I'm going through the classes, crazy insight.
Exactly. Yeah. It changes your whole perspective on things. I always encourage that. Like if you can, even when you're in classes, go to as many shows as you can.
Yeah,
especially like
go
the
to
people
shows,
that,
man. Go see people play.
Especially the people that you really think are really good. Like go study that.
Yeah.
That's the best practice, or anything that you can do is just go and watch shows and actually see how improv is done.
Yeah. See how it's done. The other thing I would say is like pay attention to what makes you laugh.
Yes.
Like because then you're getting an insight to like your humor and your sense of humor and what you think is funny. And having the insight to yourself of what you think is funny is kind of going to give you that insight as to what kind of moves you're going to make as an improviser in ways that you think might be funny. That can either help you or inhibit you in some way.
Yeah. That's real. I never thought about it from that perspective.
I love knowing what people think is funny. I think that's really important because especially if I'm playing with somebody and I know what they think is funny, I'm going to hit that trigger every time to try to get them to crack.
I got you.
Because I love fucking with people on stage.
Yeah.
I really do.
That's the best part. Like, if you can make people break, that's how you know you're having a good set. It's just a good time.
Because that's fun.
Exactly.
That's fun to me. It's like I'm up there, we're playing. This is innocent. It's fun. We know we're all safe here.
Yep.
But I'm totally going to pull one over on you. I'm going to try to pull one over and make you try to name 5 different types of licorice. I don't know.
I'm hollering, yo. You one of those. Yeah. Oh, man.
Name 5. Oh, let's sing a song about this thing. Yeah, Donovan, remember that time you wrote a song about a podcast?
Oh, I just wish I could do a pod every day. Yes, no way, every day. And I'm done.
Yeah. Wait, where's the button for the clapping?
Oh.
There it is.
See, I did it on the
Give
spot.
yourself one of those.
You know, every now and then, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't believe you just made me do that. Damn.
I'm saying that's my, it's not a superpower by any means, but it's definitely contagious.
that might be the title.
What?
This might be. Wait, what is it?
It's not my
The
superpower, but it's contagious.
Yeah. That might be the title. I love how that happens. It just naturally just comes out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Usually do that.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so before we go any further, though, we're gonna go ahead and do a weed review real quick.
Yeah,
that'll
let's
tap
do
us
it.
into the smoke break, and then we'll come back and we'll start talking about just some fun stuff. Do our thing. So, all right, this week the flower sponsorship is sponsored by 3M Exotics. Shout out to the homie Sam, man, got us right. All right, so this week he got us some Riverview Runts. It's got a THC quality of 21% and a CBD percentage of 2%. All right, so Riverview Runts is a mix of Runts 11 and Chardonnay. And, of course, it's grown by ours truly, 3M Exotics.
Because there's Chardonnay in there, you got to make sure you smoke it with your pinky out.
Oh, you
because
right.
it's fancy.
You right. Oh, I like how you think, yo. Okay, so usually...
Do you know why people do that?
No, why? Do you have history behind it?
I do have history behind it. So back when spices were only over like in India or things like that, specifically sugar and salt, they were so rare and expensive that you'd only want to pinch it with your thumb and your pinky. So when you're drinking out of a glass, there's that condensation that's building up. So you want as little on there. So that's why it's the pinky out. So you can then pinch and at least one of your fingers is dry. And then you can go in and sprinkle like that.
Interesting.
Okay. That's fancy.
Mm-hmm.
That is fancy.
It was for the rich.
They couldn't afford. They couldn't afford tea towels to wipe their hands off.
I figured that's usually the granny moan, but I figured that's like a rich noise too. Like I figured, ooh, I feel like somebody like they
Wait, do it again.
See,
there it is.
I feel like that worked.
It does work.
See, we on to some multi-purpose buttons up.
We're learning stuff today.
All right, but usually we do a scale of 1 to 5, and so we do presentation. We'll do the look of the cannabis. We'll do the smell. We'll do taste, and then we'll do a level of smoke, whether it's harsh or whether it's smooth. Mm-hmm. So we'll start off with the presentation. As far as I'm concerned, it's definitely 5 quality presentation. He's got some nice little wording up there, crafted for the connoisseurs. So clearly this is some premium smoke here. He's got the logo on there. He also lets you know 3.5, so it's an eighth. He also lets you know it's the flower, He gives you some of the facts on the back. He also got a QR code.
Yeah, I was going to say that QR code is dope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it sends you to his stuff and all of that. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He goes hard. So what would you give it?
I'd give it, is 5 the highest?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd say right out of 5. Yeah, that's dope.
Hell yeah, so you already know.
Well done.
All right, so let's see what this look like on this thing. Go ahead and wrap this. Give a little asthma. See if I can.
Do you pronounce ASMR as asthma?
That's right. It's a two-type
I was
exclusive.
going to say it too.
A two-type exclusive.
But I let you do that. Asthma.
Yeah, I heard it and I'm like, what?
Yeah, get some asthma in there.
Put it up next to the mic. I'm like, no, please.
Yes.
I like this. Yeah, I'm here for it.
Hater. We've been doing this for since the beginning of 2Terp, yo. We call it asthma all day long. You'll be saying this soon enough. Don't worry.
I'll probably say it once to humor you at some point.
Fair enough. It's gonna be soon. Don't you worry.
Somebody's got to humor Donovan around here.
And it's me because I'm hilarious.
He's actually pretty funny. I ain't gonna lie. That's how you got the mic. For real, he's actually pretty funny.
You earned your mic.
I did. I got promoted last week.
Oh hell yeah!
He did. Yeah,
Hell
man.
yeah.
He just started out as an intern. Now you got a mic. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Watch out.
It gets real. Whoa.
You get a co-host.
Oh, I thought she meant she meant watch out. You gonna this is gonna be MP3.
No.
2 MP'd or some shit like that.
Three terps.
Oh shit! See, you been thinking about it already. Damn.
That's funny.
Man. When you teach them young, see, when a
Got
student
to.
takes over,
Yeah.
it's hard. Okay, so let's go ahead and review the look of this. So for me, I think it looks pretty good.
Ooh.
It's nice and trikey.
Yeah.
Got them sticky buds. I'm gonna give it a 4 or 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't have enough expertise to be able to share an accurate assessment of this, and so I'm gonna opt out of rating on this because I feel like it wouldn't be fair to the level of knowledge that I have.
Fair enough. I could take that.
Okay.
So then the next is the smell. So as soon as I opened it up, it was loud. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna give it a 5 on the smell.
Hell yeah.
Smells nice and pungent to me. Gives you that nice gassy flavor. So I'm gonna rock it with that. So for this next part, we'll talk a little bit because I gotta roll it up and all of that.
Hell yeah.
Matter of fact, we'll probably just go ahead and the next time you see us, we'll probably be on the roof testing this out. So yeah, we'll start the smoke break now. Be back soon. All right, we back.
Hey.
Yes. All right. So y'all see at the cut break, we did the review. So now we're back at it.
Yeah. We're back.
For real. Okay. So since we were just doing a smoke break, let's talk a little bit about the cannabis, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the first time you're smoking, origins, the first time you smoked.
Oh God. Okay, so the first time I ever smoked weed was out of a plastic pen cap. And I was yeah, that was the first. I was like maybe 13 or 14.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in the back of somebody's beat up Chevy truck in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, shit.
With like 8 people. It was, I mean, that's what you did in a small town. But I mean, I grew up in Memphis, but we moved here when I was in high school, and I lived on the Illinois side in the middle of nowhere. So that was my first experience. So I didn't know what anything was. Yeah. And then someone got accused of like mixing it with oregano. Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, that happened.
They was cutting the shit.
Yeah.
Yo.
It was accused but never proved.
So funny that you mentioned that. This shout out Brendan England, SCL Cannabis Club.
Someone else.
He used to do that shit. Grimy, yo. That is wild, man.
Yeah. So
that's some sick shit. Motherfuckers really be on that shit.
Hey, I guess when you gotta be frugal.
Nah, that's just dirty, yo.
Yeah. I don't think it was fully cut with oregano because I do distinctly remember like sucking a seed through the pen cap and getting hit directly in my gum line between my front 2 teeth. And I had a burn mark on my gum line in the front of my mouth for like 6 weeks.
Hey, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's from that pen.
Yeah, that's from the pen cap. It was plastic pen cap.
That was definitely from the pen.
It wasn't a seed. It was plastic. They talk about microplastics. That's where I really got my microplastics from. Was melted pen cap plastic.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yo, this is why we don't condone underage smoking.
Don't do that.
See what it does to you?
It really messes you up. You start doing improv. I'm kidding. I'm only kidding.
That's encouraging them to do it. We weren't trying to get them
we're trying to get you to do improv and not do drugs underage. Don't do that.
Thank you. All right. Thank you. We definitely got to get that clear. All right.
Yeah. Let's make that crystal clear.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah. Because I'm trying to get paid. So
we need that.
Yeah.
That way I can come back or something.
Facts.
Yeah. That'd be dope.
For real.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like my second experience was probably with my older sister. My older sister smoked pretty frequently, like in high school, and so I was kind of right behind her in high school, and so I would just be with her, and just wherever she happened to get it from was where it happened to land in my hand, and it was by association with hanging out with my sister. It was kind of one of those things where like my older sister wasn't allowed to go anywhere unless she took me. And so that was kind of my first introduction to it. And I do distinctly remember a night where we had been out very late and we were smoking a lot. And we had an eye doctor's appointment the next day. And you know how you put your face up to that little machine and they blow the puff of air in your eye? I had the worst headache all day from having like my first real experience being really high all night.
Yeah.
And then going to the eye doctor the next day and they're dilating your eyes and fucking with your eyes. And I'm just like, I'm going to die.
Exactly.
I'm going to die in this eye doctor's office.
I'm just trying to be in a dark space for a little minute, get my eyes adjusted.
Yep.
Y'all just treat me like I'm a newborn.
Right. And I was probably 17 at that point. And then I didn't really encounter it again because I drank more in high school and into college than I did smoke anything. I also was like really sensitive to anything I smoked in high school. So if I mixed anything, I was sick right out the gate.
I got you.
So it took me until like my late 20s, early 30s to get back to it. And then I eased back in with a lot of edibles.
Okay.
I like an edible. I like a slow I like a slow release. I like I like to not know when it's gonna hit me, and then all of a sudden I sit up on the couch and I go, ooh, oops.
See, that's why I don't like edibles.
Really?
Yeah, I gotta have not shit going on
Yeah.
to do an edible.
Oh yeah, and that's usually when I smoke or when I have an edible. Is a lot of there can't be anything going on because I have ADHD, so I get too distracted anyway, and I will burn a pizza in the oven.
I'm holler, yo.
Yeah.
See, like, nah, if I'm cooking, I'll just be down there, like, cooking. I'll just have, like, I usually bring, like, my phone down there so I can look at YouTube or some shit like that. Or have a podcast going.
I'd wind up sitting on the floor watching a YouTube video about philosophy, and the pizza's on fire in the oven, and I haven't even seen the smoke yet.
I see, nah, I can't do that. I like food too much.
I'm locked in.
I like food too much. I gotta be focused in on that. 'Cause these munchies gotta be right.
But now, like now that I'm in my 30s, I have like a little bitty, like I have a little like 10 milligram little vape that I'll hit every once in a while, and that it's mostly for like decompression at night to try to help me sleep.
Yeah,
and that's the big thing for me is like just help with sleep.
Yeah,
because it really does help.
Them vape pens on them be the powerful joints though.
They can be.
Yeah.
But I've figured it out. I've figured out my pacing now, and I've figured out how long it stays in my system, and how long of a hit I can handle, and how many. And it's a science.
For real though, for a lot of people, yeah.
Yeah, it's a science. So it took me a while, and still now I'm not 100% comfortable being high in public. It's one of those things where it's like I don't like being too out of my element. It's like a factor of control in a way where I'm like I need to have some semblance of control of my surroundings, unless someone is picking me up and driving me to the thing and driving me home, and I know I'm gonna be around people who are gonna be cool. I
feel that. I used to be like that, and then probably like the first year or so when I consistently started smoking, I didn't really smoke outside that much. Then I started getting comfortable with it, and now shit, it's just what I do now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I feel like, honestly, I feel more comfortable when I am high than I am, like, sober. Because I'm a very anxious person. So, like, I sweat less. Like, I'm just, like, more calm. I'm able to kind of be a little bit more aware. I feel like I'm just paying attention to a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. Mine is more, I get... my physical sensation is a lot more heightened, and so it allows me to figure out what muscles are tense, and I can relax a lot easier. So it's a lot easier for me to focus on physical relaxation, which is something I struggle with because I sit at a desk 5 days a week.
Yeah.
So I'm usually always tense. My shoulders are always up here. But if I take a couple hits, I can feel myself starting to unwind a lot. Yeah. So it's good for that.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah, it's like it just improved my overall life. Like it helped me with eating and everything.
Yeah. I did notice in the last probably the last 3 or 4 months that it's helped with that for me too. And it's not that I don't eat or I don't eat enough. It's that I just get like, I feel like I'm full all the time. And I've been to a couple different doctors to deal with it. And it's one of those things, it just eases that tension. Yeah. And it's like relaxes my stomach muscles. So it's really helpful there too. Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. Hell yeah. So what would you say is another funny smoking story that you got? Because that first time that's a wild one.
Yeah, the first time is definitely wild. I don't know if I have another funny smoking story outside of like the first time and like going to the eye doctor the next day. Those are pretty wild. I can think of the first college party I ever went to where I had too much to drink. Okay. Which is crazy, but that's not the same topic.
That's terpenes. Terpenes are found in alcohol.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
We just talking about two turn, all that shit. Yeah. But yeah, what was I getting ready to say? So, what would you say is your favorite, indica or sativa?
I have recently been more into sativa, which is interesting because having ADHD is something that kind of keeps you up and kind of on your feet and awake. And I just find it a lot more settling for me, which a lot of people are the other way around. But for me, I'm like, yeah, I can veg out on the couch now with this.
Yeah, I like sativa more than myself. Yeah. I like having more of a head high. I feel like it makes me more creative.
Yeah, for sure. And I love that head high and being in a space where I will record myself and dumb shit that I've said that's like incoherent and not very funny, and then I'll play it back later when I'm like coherent and sober, and I'm like, this made no sense at all. I don't know where I was going with this. It took me 20 minutes to explain a theory that I don't fully understand. Just to try to hit one punchline that didn't land. I think I'm way funnier when I'm high than I actually am.
You never know. Like, it's the environment, I feel like, a lot of the times. Like, if you got a good smoke session going on, nah, like, if you funny, you funny. Yo. Because there's some people who, like, yo, when they're high, that's when they are funny. It's one of my friends, Ilya, like, he's already funny, but, like, when he gets high, he's just, like, extra.
Drop down hilarious.
Yo,
yeah.
And it's just, I don't know, he just turned into a whole different person.
Yeah.
It's funny as hell.
That's
And he don't even be
cool.
trying.
That's cool. I don't think I'm that kind of person. I don't think I am. I think that I try to be very insightful, and then I think of something funny off of the insightful thing, and it just looks bad. It just comes out. It doesn't come out coherent or clear at all.
I'm hollering, yo.
Yeah.
We gotta I gotta smoke with you one day.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm not ready to do those yet. I'm trying to think of some other questions real quick. You got any questions, dog?
Not currently.
Okay.
I have one more improv related thing coming up. That's
Yes, you
exciting. I don't know if that's something you wanted to wait to get to.
We can talk about it now.
Yeah. So this Saturday is thwack, but next Saturday, July 26th at 8 p.m., my friend Emily Hooper and I have a team called Crispy Kickin' Cayenne Chicken Cutlets.
Yeah.
And that is actually a HelloFresh recipe that Emily got one night. And she said it to me out loud, and I said, that's a cool improv team name. That's our improv team name.
That's smart.
So Crispy Kickin' Cayenne Chicken Cutlets has been invited to open for Mrs. Somebody at the improv shop. Yeah.
Now that's huge.
Yeah, that's huge. So we're very excited about that show. Our form is very fun. We essentially like take a scene and we glom onto each other and we pick the same emotion, and then we repeat the same scene as much as we can with a brand new emotion. And it's a lot of fun. So we're very excited to have been invited to open for Mrs. Somebody, and it's huge, it's really cool.
Yeah, explain to the audience who that is.
So Mrs. Somebody is Kevin McKernan and Andy Slowey. They've been improvising together, I think, since like 2009 or so. They're one of the longest running improv teams here in St. Louis. So it's just going to be really cool to be able to open for those guys. They're really cool. It's
going to be amazing, yo. I'm going to check that out.
It's going to be dope.
Hell yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Yo, that's lit.
I know, right?
Okay, I think I found some. I thought some.
Okay.
Give me your top 3. If you were to smoke, what would be your go-to movies to watch?
Oh, my go-to movies to watch? The Princess Bride.
Oh.
The Princess Bride is like a cult classic. It's just like, it has so many like twists and turns, but like so many funny one-liners. I could probably quote that movie word for word. But it's just such a comfort movie for me that like being high and watching it and watching your comfort movie is just one of those things. It's doubly comforting.
You just unlocked like something deep for me now. So, okay. Just for context, I went to a private school, like all elementary school.
Okay.
And The Princess Bride used to be like one of the movies that we watched all the time. That makes me want to think about all the teachers that used to have me watch that, because there was one teacher in particular that had us watch that like multiple times. I gotta think. All right.
Yeah.
They were probably on that weed, yo. That's right, smoking, yo.
Maybe. Possibly.
I mean, why else would teachers put on movie day? They're either drunk or high.
Or hungover.
This is true.
Or they have nothing to do, or they don't want to do anything.
I've never thought about these things,
I have friends that are teachers that are like, hey, it's the week before Thanksgiving break. We're not doing anything. I'm putting on a movie. We're going to watch The Muppets. That would be another one probably that I would watch while high, is probably The Muppets. I would watch any Muppet movie, really.
Which is your favorite?
I like the Muppets Christmas Carol.
Ooh,
but
yeah,
that's like tied to my childhood as like a regular, like something I just fondly watch at Christmas time. So any Muppets movie is good.
I used to watch Muppet Treasure Island.
Hell yeah, that one's great.
Yeah,
That
I had
one's
that
great.
one on VHS.
Hell yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Did you have that?
VHS?
Yeah.
I had VHSs.
Hey, I wasn't sure, man.
My mom still has all of our VHS movies and a working VCR, and it's all set up in her basement.
That's lit.
Yeah, so my niece and nephew can watch them, which they're older now, so they're not really into movies, but I'll go over and watch whatever I want.
Yeah. That's
But yeah,
fire.
my favorite VHS movie to watch was Balto.
Balto.
That's the one with the Alaskan sled dog team, and all the dogs were like, had their whole, jock versus, what do you call it? Like rookie.
I remember seeing the poster for it, but I never saw the movie.
Probably my favorite characters from that movie is they had a Russian goose, and I can't remember his name, and then they had 2 polar bears, and those 2 polar bears, I got a giant kick out of those polar bears every time.
My favorite cartoon animal movie was Oliver and Company.
I love Oliver and Company.
Yeah, I just watched that the other night.
The scene where Georgette is introduced is my favorite.
Yeah.
My absolute favorite. I cannot get enough of that scene.
Yo, I did not realize how dark that movie was, though, yo.
Yeah, it's pretty dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was out here holding kids for ransom and whatnot,
Yeah.
holding cats. So I was like,
Yeah.
plot twist. I forgot the girl got stolen like that.
Yeah.
I was like, that's crazy.
Full on kidnapped in an industrial warehouse building.
Yeah, meeting up with homeless people.
Yeah.
Like, yo, this movie was
Yeah.
unhinged.
It was crazy.
Yeah, Billy Joel was going crazy, though.
It's like Phil Collins on the Tarzan track. It's like, you didn't have to. You didn't have to do that, but
Yo.
you did.
And the fact that he learned all of his songs in the other languages
Yeah.
is insane.
Yeah.
So,
Really?
yeah, because they wanted his voice.
I think he was the most adamant about it being in his voice, if I remember correctly, but you could be right too.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly whose it was.
But he learned them in like 12 different languages or something like that.
At least 7 that I know of.
Yeah, it was some astronaut, but he learned it in every language that they translated the movie into.
Damn, shout out Phil Collins, yo.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then, little fun fact, the voice of the villain in the movie, I can't think of who it is off the top of my head.
In Tarzan?
Yeah, I can't think of who the villain is.
Like
I picture him, but I don't know.
his name's Clayton.
Yeah.
The character's name is Clayton. I can't think of the voice actor's name.
But he's the guy who does the scream for Tarzan in that movie.
Yes, I did know that.
Yo, another fun fact. You know that McDonald's straws they used to have for the Tarzan thing?
Yeah.
They just had the Tarzan one. So, every time you suck through it, he go, oh!
They had a whole straw that made the noise.
Yeah, yo.
I bet your parents loved that.
Hey, man, life was lit.
That's crazy. That's really fun.
Yeah.
Dude,
Oh,
McDonald's toys back in the day.
Used to be lit, dog.
I can't remember. I do remember when Burger King came out with the big kids meal, and I thought that was so cool because I was like, now I don't have to get a kids meal. I got a big kids meal.
Yo.
A big kids meal.
I used to be
That
on
means
that.
I'm not a kids meal. It's a big kids meal. And it was like a double cheeseburger over a regular cheeseburger and like 2 extra chicken nuggets or something.
Yo.
But the toys were always a little bit cooler.
Genius marketing, yo.
Yeah.
It's like a new Coke.
New Coke.
So was it Coke or I don't know, Coke, Pepsi, or Dr. Pepper? I think it was Coke back in the day. They came out with new Coke where they changed the recipe, and everyone hated it. Like, it was horrible.
I did
And
not
then
know this.
Yeah.
They switched back, and their sales before were higher after, and so now people speculate on whether or not they tried it and it genuinely was a fail, or if it was an intended marketing plan.
Interesting. What an interesting marketing play where you're like, we're going to change this thing. And everyone's like, we hate the new thing. Okay, we change it back. We'll listen to you.
Yeah,
That's genius,
That's crazy.
who knows?
Genius or manipulative?
I mean, who says they can't be without the other?
You know what? I really got to watch out for you, man.
No one ever said genius manipulatives are just evil. They're just the bad guys. They're the Claytons in real life.
Damn.
We came back around.
That's real. See? Wasn't even high, yo. Well, at least you not. Nah. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little turped right now.
That's great. That's great. That's why I'm here.
You're still on
I'm
the
here
roof.
to experience this moment with you.
You said I'm what?
You're still on the roof.
No, I'm here now. Don't get it twisted. I'm here.
Yeah.
I mean, Nick last week was on a plane, man.
Yeah, he was. That boy was lit.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
If he was on the plane would be at 36,000 feet. He would have been at 38.
Whoa. He's riding the plane.
But see, I've learned my lesson over, time of doing this. Like, try not to smoke too much.
Yeah. You still got to run it.
Yeah, it's too
Sometimes.
terped, not too terped.
Yeah, not too.
It depends. Like, sometimes that used to be the fun thing. Like, people would come on just to get me too terped.
Oh.
That would be their whole intent.
That was like the whole, the shtick.
Mm-hmm.
Just like with trying to get people to crack on stage.
Yep, that was their personal challenge to be like, all right, I know I got that good. Like,
The
if I can
podcast
get
started
him-
with people trying to get you as high as possible.
Yep.
That's really good.
Yep.
Maybe that'll be my mission. It will not be.
What would your 3 movies be?
Ooh, that's a great question, yo. Oliver and Company. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that in there because I did watch that the last time. I haven't yet, but I need to. The Wolf of Wall Street, because that's just one of my favorite movies.
I have not seen that.
What?
Yeah, I have a hard time sitting through movies. I'll watch the first 15 or 20 minutes and tell myself I can finish it later if I want to.
Mm-hmm.
But I let myself watch the first 15, 20 minutes, and if I'm still bored, then I will turn it off and watch something else.
Wow.
I am much more like a...
That's the ADHD.
Very much so.
I'm the exact same way.
Yeah, very much so. ADHD. It's not even like just sitting still. It's like I can only follow something for so long before I'm like, come on, move a little faster, move a little quicker. I love an action movie.
Mm-hmm.
Action movies, no problem.
Okay.
Action movies, no problem sitting through those. Also, I can watch any movie in a movie theater.
Yeah, same.
That's just a different. It's just a different vibe because it's all around you, like sound.
Immersive.
The lights are low, like you're sitting someplace comfortable, and you paid to be there.
$7,000. I took out a small loan to go see one movie.
Oh god.
I mean, at this point, sometimes it'd be like that by the time you get done paying for all the refreshments and whatnot.
Yeah.
Shit.
No kidding. Like, my
Hey.
sister's been to see like 3 movies in the last 2 weeks. I'm like, where are you getting this money?
Yeah, where are you getting this money? Did you hit the lottery?
No, did they get that movie pass?
No, just buying the ticket straight up.
Damn.
Yeah, it's because she doesn't pay for gas because she can't drive.
That's the hustle.
I will say what I do miss from like growing up and going to movie theaters is I miss that trend where we all had those really giant like sparkly glittery bags with the little circles on them. You know what I'm talking about? They're like a mesh bag. You probably don't remember this. This is more of a like in high school they were so trendy but they were so ugly. It's like a mesh bag with little reflective circles all over it, and it made like a shimmery sound. Not shimmery, that's not the right word. It was basically like shaking a bag of rice whenever you would pick the bag up because it was just really shimmery, but they were huge and they were like satchel bags.
Oh, you talking about with the drawstrings?
No, it was like a
The North Face ones? The fanny packs?
no, I'm talking about like, I wonder if I could find a picture of it and show you later. But anyway, I just miss having big. I miss when big bags were a thing because we would just stuff snacks into the bag and take them into the movie theater. And now,
Oh, now I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like the big mom bag.
yeah, it's like a big mom bag, but it was like the teen version of that.
I know what you're talking about now.
It was definitely like a limited 2 vibe over like a Hollister vibe, I think.
Okay, now I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Are they called
Yeah.
like sequin bags?
Yeah, you got one?
I got some pictures of it. I'll throw one up on screen.
As soon as you said the Hollister bag,
Yeah,
I knew what
it's
you were
kind of
talking
like,
about.
yeah, I hope we found it. So, yeah, it's just.
Because they had like that big ass pouch, like a mail carrier pouch.
Kinda. Some of them had that. Yeah, this one was just like a mail sack when it was just like shimmery.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, we used to shove all kinds of snacks in there.
Hella smart. Mm-hmm. See, that was back in the day, like when I was coming up in a teenager, we weren't wearing purses. Like the dudes was wearing purses like that. So that's the only benefit that y'all got to wearing purses now.
Yeah.
I just keep all my stuff in my pockets. I don't carry that much on me.
Yeah.
I have like my little crossbody backpack style thing, but Man, I miss when big purses were a thing.
No, I got a big ass backpack now. Like I keep all my gear in there and all that.
Most of my gear that I carry around the shop, I put in a beach bag.
Really?
Because then it's all open and I don't have to sort through the different like pockets of my backpack. I just have everything's out in the open in the beach bag, which is also not great for everything.
See,
but I can see everything.
Yeah, I like having a backpack that's got organizers in there and all of that because I like having my stuff all kind of organized because I have so much stuff. So it makes it easier to carry more.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's totally fair. What's the first movie you saw in the movie theater? And then what's the one you've seen most recently?
Holy shit. That's a great question. I don't know the first ever movie I saw in the movie theater.
Do you remember like your first experience, like one of your favorite childhood movies in a movie theater?
Yeah. I went and saw Ali Christmas Day.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I bet that was cool.
Yeah, I definitely remember that. That was dope. And then the last movie that I saw in theaters was Sinners, and I saw it in
how
IMAX.
was that? I still haven't seen it yet.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
I can't wait. I cannot wait to see it.
Yeah,
that's so dope.
I loved it, and especially seeing it like in IMAX, being able to see
it.
It almost felt like you were there, like in the fields and everything. It was amazing.
That's wild.
Yeah,
I haven't been to an IMAX since I was in like 4th grade.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that was the first time. That was one of my first times that I've been, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. That's so cool.
Oh, yeah. But he was saying, like, how he really wanted people to see it in IMAX to get the full effect. So I was like, all right, well, if I'm going to see it, then I got to make sure that I see it. But one of the things that bothered me was in St. Louis, there weren't really a whole lot of places that were showing it. There were like 2 places that were showing it in IMAX.
Really?
Yeah. And they were like all the way south.
Dang.
Yeah, I had to go all the way to Ronnie's.
I mean, Ronnie's is cool.
Hey, the city, though.
Yeah. I had so my day job, I do some marketing stuff on the side. So I had some ads up at Ronnie's.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And I have some coming up next year that I do for my day job. So
hey.
I do a little bit of marketing stuff on the side. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
That's why I work so much with Canva. It's because that's what my day job involves. So it's a tool that I have to use on a regular basis anyway. So it just mapped right over to all my hobbies.
Hell yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
So where do you see yourself with improv and just entertainment overall? Because I see you doing more than just improv when it comes to entertainment.
Yeah. I'm a dabbler through and through. I'll always be a dabbler. I think my ADHD brain really loves being able to do so many different things all the time. And I think when I first got into improv, I was like, oh, I'll come here and I'll learn and I'll do the program and I'll take some workshops and then I'll start looking at like Chicago or New York or LA or, and I'll go and do improv in some bigger city. And I had that kind of mindset while I was still in classes. And then I graduated the program and I started producing shows. And as I started getting that experience of like working with people that are in the community and local and like making more friends that are also doing local art, I was like, I think I kind of like just doing it here because there's something about helping build up what's already here that I really enjoy about where our improv scene is.
Yeah.
Because it's not explosive. It's not huge. We're not in some giant theater like IO or like Second City where we have 2 theaters, but it's not 6 or 5 or anything like that. And
that's one thing. I haven't been to IO or anything like that yet. They have that many theaters?
Yeah, IO is huge. Yeah, IO is pretty big. Second City is also pretty big. I'm thinking of the Annoyance maybe. I don't think I've been to Second City. I think I've been to Annoyance. But even Annoyance has like 2 or 3 theaters, I think. And they're all pretty big sizes.
Really?
So having seen a little bit of the Chicago scene, it's to come back here and get that like. And St. Louis is notorious for being like the small town of big cities. Yeah. And the improv scene here has that same feel. And I would rather stay where we're building it up here and it's small and it's a lot more intimate. I also like the style of improv we do here. I think that makes a huge difference in why I'm into it, so to speak. I think if I would have learned improv anywhere else, I wouldn't be nearly as passionate about it and enjoy it nearly as much. I mean, the relationship and emotion based improv that we do in St. Louis is so unique to St. Louis, and It's very cool, and it's what draws me to it because it makes it that much more different every time.
Yeah.
Because it's not always about the bits.
Exactly.
Especially when you can get to like more dramatic parts of improv, because you're not always chasing the laugh. Mm-hmm. And that's what I love about it, is because you can be on stage in a very serious scene and then someone says, that's it, this is the final straw, I'm leaving you. And then the whole audience just has an audible gasp. Mm-hmm. And there's something way more enjoyable about like an audible gasp or or even when someone goes, ooh.
Yeah.
Like I had one of those moments on stage not long ago. I was playing, Tuesday had a birthday show, I think, that I was playing in.
Shout out Tuesday.
Shout out Tuesday, also a server at the Improv Shop. Come by Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Tip your bartenders, tip your servers.
Shout Tuesday, out Max and Paz, yo.
Yeah. Tuesday and I are on a team called Aliens, and our format is we basically come in as aliens that have recently come into the human world, and we're interacting with it. And I had a scene in a QT bathroom stall where I was struggling with toilet seat covers, and I just kept unraveling toilet seat covers and putting them over my head after having explosive diarrhea.
Yo.
And rather than like doing any normal human thing, I just did the motion of like standing up and pulling my pants straight up, and the entire audience was disgusted. And I got so high off of that sound, and I was like, I want to keep doing the most revolting things on stage.
Holly just double down
Yeah,
in it. Yeah.
just double down on the disgusting thing and make people uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because all of that was object work. I wasn't talking about any of it. It was all object work. It was all stuff I was just doing in the scene. And people were laughing as they watched me put 7 or 8 toilet seat covers, like paper toilet seat covers, over my head as a necklace. And they're like, oh, this is funny. And then I stood straight up and they were like, that's awful. This is disgusting.
Because now the reality sets in.
Yeah. Of all the things you did, standing straight up without wiping after having imaginary explosive diarrhea, that's the worst thing you can do.
But I love that because like it's combining like goofy with reality though. Mm-hmm. So you're still combining it and still making it make sense at the end.
Yeah.
Like that's one of the things that I love about what we do is like we tell stories. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's one unique thing that is geared with a lot of the improv that we do.
Yeah.
Is that we can tend to make it all connect at the end, mm-hmm. or even all the way through.
Well, you can't have a successful story without those relationships and emotions.
Exactly.
And all of that helps us create these stories that turn into these little mini plays that we're just kind of putting on for our friends for fun. And we're having fun doing it as we're discovering these things in the moment. I just love storytelling. And I think it's really fantastic. And I love writing as well. And we've talked a little bit about some of the things I'm working on from a writing perspective. And I'm still very bashful about sharing a lot of my writing with people just because I feel so green to it. But because and I don't want to use the word market. Market feels wrong. Market feels corporate. And I don't want, my hope is that St. Louis doesn't ever get to like a corporate point with the improv situation or the improv scene that we have here. I like how intimate it is, and I like how local it is, and how focused it is on taking care of the community. That they're just so, I mean, the Improv Shop is so tied into the community in so many different ways, and it's incredible. I mean, when the first series of thwack shows that I had, we donated a portion of the proceeds of those tickets to the MICA Project, which is the Migrant and Immigrant Community Action Program. They're down on Cherokee. So we donated a portion of our proceeds to that nonprofit. But then after the tornado hit, we donated a portion. I want to say we donated a portion to that as well. I don't think it was the thwack specific show. I think they held a tornado relief show. But we're very in tune with our community and ways that we can impact it. And I think that's desperately important with the way that the world is now.
Yeah, most definitely. For sure, for sure.
Yeah, so I think long term, I just see myself hanging out and helping out, like however I can, whether it's like somebody wants some production coaching or some team coaching or just wants to do a one-off and play, like I'll play with anybody. I have no qualms about it.
Hell yeah.
I love even now, like having been a graduate and like randomly stepping into a jam and seeing some of the new students and like people who regularly participate in jams and just kind of popping in and hanging out for a little bit. And that's always really fun.
Hell yeah. I like, honestly at this point, because I like performing with like my teams and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I'm real selective with who I do improv with.
Yeah, we've talked about this. Yeah.
And it's mainly only because like I'm very concentrated in what it is that I want to do with improv. Mm-hmm. And so I'm more so just like hanging out with people and just talking. Mm-hmm. And like it doesn't even matter. I see like a lot of the times, sometimes what I'll say at the improv shop is like a lot of people will tend to stick to their friend groups and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Whereas like I might just be around. I'll just sit around and talk to anybody. Yeah. So it's like I try to encourage that a lot more. Like I'd rather get to know you first because I'd rather like have good improv as opposed to just like playing with people. Like I wanted to actually like have a connection with you, so then I feel a little bit more comfortable. Yeah. Because a lot of the stuff that I like to do, I really like to get into it. So like if I want to be physical or something like that, I want to be able to know like we have that understanding that, you know, we're cool.
Like if you're gonna jump into my arms, you want to know that I'm gonna catch you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like last week I did a scene with one of my partners, Michael. Shout out Michael Weems, part of High Improv.
Oh, hey Michael Weems. I know Michael Weems.
Yeah. And so we had this scene where he was so he was hooking up with my mom.
Oh no!
Because I had taught him how to swing his knees. That was like the little
Okay.
That's how you woo the ladies. Just swinging your knees.
Swing your knees.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so he swung his knees at my mom, and she ended up falling for it. So
oh no!
Yeah, they ended up having a thing, but then his knees ended up breaking because he was swinging them too much.
Oh no!
So I had him then. So he was he was laying back. He's like, "Oh, my knees," and I'm like, "Oh yeah," so I grabbed him by his collar and stuff like that, and the whole audience just goes,
"Oh no!" Like, yeah, you get that audible gasp, and all of a sudden you're like, "Oh yeah, we did it."
Yep,
we did it.
I started to keep going, so now I started laying it in on him like, "So you just think you can need my mom? You can use my moves on me?
You can turn my moves around on my family? You think that's what you can do?" I love that.
It was so much fun, yo.
That's really fun. Yeah. I love playing with Melanie. Shout out Melanie Penn. Melanie is an incredible improviser, and I love playing with them so much. We did the Base Reality Check show last Friday and had a very similar experience where my character in Base Reality Check is a show chicken. She's a house chicken. Her name is Pearl. And Melanie also happened to play a bird that also could not fly. And I'm blanking on Melanie's character's name in this moment, but the final scene of that was that Pearl, the house chicken, was doing a showy dance to distract bears to keep them from attacking us. And Melanie's character had jumped on my back to like make it a lot more like showy and impressive and very ballet oriented. And so we decided in that moment to stand up from the table and stand off to the side of the stage and like reenact this moment. And Melanie fully just jumps on my back and we're twirling around and we're like, yes, this is very like, yeah, we're having a very Nutcracker ballet moment of distracting these bears. And that's all D&D. But it's that moment of like knowing Melanie was going to jump on my back and saying yes to that before it even happened.
Exactly. Just having that group mind.
And it's so fun. Mm-hmm. It's so fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
100% fun. Yeah.
I like I said, when I get into it, it's just like, I like to dive in.
I think what draws me to playing with different people the most is I am very socially anxious when it comes to introductions. So I have a hard time with just like introducing myself to people.
Gotcha.
And if I jump on stage in a jam and I just start playing with people, or I run a student workshop and I do warm-ups with people, it's kind of my way of getting that introduction out of the way without me walking up to that person and being like, hi, I'm Elle.
I got you. That makes
sense.
And
so for me, it's like, do you want to play to me instead of me formally introducing myself, which feels extremely awkward to me? So yeah. If you ever want to talk to me, please walk up and introduce yourself. I will never introduce myself to anyone.
That's funny, yo. For the most part, yeah, I'll go ahead and introduce myself. So, okay, I can understand that now. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, because then it's a way for me to be like, oh, we played together, good show. And then it opens the door to have conversations later when they're just kind of around the shop.
Yeah.
And also, like, and you understand this from being a server at the shop, is like most people know your name before you know theirs.
Exactly, yeah.
And that's a big part of it too, is like playing with as many new people I can helps make those introductions as well, to where it's not so one-sided, to where everybody knows me.
Yeah.
But if I'm engaging in jams and I'm engaging in more workshops and things, I get the opportunity to in turn also meet them.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I like that.
Yeah. I'm a socially awkward human being.
You see, like, sometimes I think that I am, but then I realize, like, nah. Like, you talk to every fucking body. Like,
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah, so
I will talk to anybody.
but I don't know. Sometimes it's just like, I feel as though, like, I'm like, yo, I do not feel comfortable at all. Like, I feel so out of my body, out of my element. But everybody be like, yeah, you're just so easy to talk to. I'm like, yeah, half the time I'm like nervous as hell. Like, yeah, I don't know. I guess I play it off well, but like,
Donovan's fully shut down on the patio. People are like, he's so easy to talk to. Donovan's on Mars.
sometimes it just be like, duh, man. Like, all right, I'm trying to hang in here, but like,
Yeah. Sometimes I feel that way, especially with, there are a lot of smart people around the shop who have a lot of really smart and engaging conversations, and sometimes that is a little intimidating to me, especially when people get really into talking about specific movies or video games, because I don't do a ton of video games and I don't watch a lot of movies. So people start talking about the stuff they're really into, and I, for one, am very bad at remembering actors' names.
Yeah.
So people will start talking about actors that they love, and I'm like, I'm lost. I have nothing.
See, I can remember actors, I can't remember characters.
Oh, interesting.
So like whatever character, I can tell you the movie, but then you start talking about the character names. That's one of my Achilles heels in improv.
That's how I am with anime.
Really?
I love anime. Can't remember a character name to save my life.
so real. It's so hard to do.
I love anime. I think it's fantastic.
I need to get back into it some more, but I just don't have the time right now.
Yeah. I have my niece to thank for my niche anime interest. Everything that I watch is due to a recommendation from my niece, who is an avid cosplayer. We went to Dallas Fan Expo back towards the end of May, which is where my nephew met John Cena. And my niece was able to meet the voice actor who plays Freerin, who voices Freerin, which is a very cute anime that I am about 4 episodes in on. So I am not caught up. So do not approach me about Freerin and expect me to know any of the lore. I won't. But that's one of the exciting things about anime that I love so much, is like all of that character development. I can ask my niece very pointedly about a character story, and she can just hand me the name of the character. I can remember their story and where they came from and what their whole origin and their whole deal is. Can't remember a name to save my life.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's like, that's an improv exercise I feel like that I need to work on. It's just like remembering names. Because as soon as I name somebody, I'll forget them.
You forget what you named them. Yeah. I always try to name somebody something that's like kind of silly, and like within that day I've heard the name or used the name in some form.
That's smart.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
But it doesn't always work out that way. I try to.
Yeah.
But it doesn't always work out that way.
I try to go for that though.
Yeah.
You can always do a character that's like always changing their name or something like that.
You could also name people your name.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I could. I might start doing that.
Yeah, that could work. Speaking of anime, though, we're taking, so after this series finale of Thwack at the end of this year, this weekend, we are doing a similar show format of Thwack, but it won't be Thwack specific, so it won't be wrestling themed. It's going to be anime themed. So the community will still be able to engage with Thwack with this Thwack format by creating character cards, but you're going to get to create an anime character, and you're going to get to create their backstory. And they're going to get a walkout song, and it's going to be really cool. And then 2 people will randomly draw those anime characters, and they will get to perform them together on stage as a twosie. So I had some show dates lined up for 2025, but just because of scheduling reasons and because I have 7,000 hobbies, we're pushing those show dates back to 2026. And Andy's not booking that far out yet for main stage. So this will be a main stage show. It's Thwack format, anime themed. It has a name. I'm not releasing the name yet because I'm going to do a very special announcement video when we're ready to launch it. So
Hell
this is
yeah.
kind of the secret. This is kind of the secret release of the anime themed improv show that's coming. That I'm very excited about.
Hell yeah. Hey man, as y'all can see, we always doing exclusive shit around here. I need to get like I think I do got like a breaking news one. Hold on. Yeah, that used to be the Terp report. I forgot all about that. Yeah.
I love that so much.
I forgot all about that.
Wait, can you hit it again and we'll bust in with some like breaking news?
Okay, hold on. We gotta do it properly. All right. Oh, wait. Is this just in? I think I just got some breaking news.
This just in, Donovan has announced that he's going to have Elle back on the show again.
That's correct. That's right. That's right.
My plug. That's my shameless plug to get back here. I love this so much. I'm having the time of my life.
Yo, for real though. Now you got to come back and promote when
Yeah,
when it comes back.
yeah, I'll definitely come
Good
back. We could probably do like a little release episode
Hell yeah.
towards like November sometime. Yeah,
Hell yeah. No, because like honestly, I'm really liking the direction that the podcast is going in.
yeah,
I said I always wanted to have an entertainment podcast. I always wanted to have my favorite elements.
yeah.
And so this started as a cannabis podcast, but now it's turning into just, hey, I get to smoke with the homies
Yeah.
and just talk like I've always been
Local
doing.
entertainment, live
Exactly.
and local entertainment.
Oh yeah, we going local and shit. We trying to go national too. We trying international.
shit.
Oh yeah, we trying
Okay,
to do this
cool.
for real. We done had a couple of we had a couple people on.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh yeah, we trying to do some things around here, yo.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. We trying to take off.
Oh yeah.
MP3.
Nah, for real though.
Did you say we?
I can say
Yo,
You got a button for that?
just know that might be your drop now.
oh no.
We'll work on it.
We gotta do a clean one where there's not me laughing in the background.
I mean that might work as well.
We're gonna sit on this. No, we're definitely you getting the drop too. Holy shit, that's funny. And you did it to yourself.
Yeah, I did.
That's what you get for getting promoted. Now you get a whole bit.
I do.
Hey man, it's real around here, yo. This is fun.
This is fun. I'm having a blast.
I'm having the time of my life.
Good. This is what it's all about.
Everybody's having fun.
That's right. That's what it's all about, yo.
Yeah.
I didn't do my job if this isn't how it feels.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you
For
didn't
sure.
want to come back, then I'm like, I ain't doing
Yeah.
well then.
Mid episode, I was like, I'm coming back.
Hell
I
yeah.
already knew. I'm manifesting it.
Hell yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
love
say it out loud.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it happen. Cause like I said,
Yeah.
I wanna I kinda wanna be like I also wanna be the hub for the improv shop. Like for people
Yeah.
to wanna come on, like I'm
Yeah.
kinda liking that now.
Like doing a rotation of improvisers from the shop.
yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually I wanna do like teams, stuff like that. Like
Yeah. Teams
Yeah.
would be great. Yeah.
oh yeah, like how Bobby Lee and Santino. Mm-hmm. Have you listened to Bad Friends?
I know what it is, but I haven't like sat down and listened to it. I'm sure I've seen it in like Instagram reels.
Yeah, so they do a lot of improv throughout their podcast, but it's it's an improv based podcast, but they're also two comedians. So Bobby Lee, he was on Mad TV, the sketch show and all of that. And so he has on a lot of people that do stand up, sketch, acting, all these different things. And that's kind of
Yeah.
what I want to do around here.
Hell yeah.
And so like I feel like a lot of people at the improv shop, a lot of people have talked about how they want to do like actually be like a professional entertainer and really take this to the next level. So that's one of the things that I feel like this has done for the cannabis space, has documented a lot of things that have happened within the history of Missouri cannabis. I kind of want to do the same thing for the entertainment space.
Yeah.
Like a lot of these people are going to be coming up. We're coming up with a lot of people. I feel like we're in a special time right now at the
Yeah.
improv shop. So like,
It's so special. And I think because I wasn't there before COVID, I don't have the pre-COVID experience that a lot of like the
I like to call them the OGs.
yeah, a lot of the OGs have this like pre-COVID experience and then the middle of COVID and like what all of that was like. And we're really getting the like explosion of post-COVID improv shop, which is really cool to experience.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah, I'm grateful to be a part of it every day.
For sure. Like, yeah, the things that are happening, I feel like this is like, I don't know. This is one of those times
I have a
like,
lot of gratitude for that place.
For sure. Yeah, shout out to Improv Shop. They've definitely helped my career, and like with everything that I've wanted to do, they've definitely helped me take it to the next level.
Yeah,
That's
and
for
not
sure.
even just on a career level, like the social emotional skills that you learn as an adult doing improv, especially relationship based emotional improv. Like you just learn to connect with people, you learn how to be vulnerable, you learn how to respect where people are at, you understand like boundaries better. I found like, and I think that's a big reason I was able to like quit my corporate job in the middle of starting classes, was that I was given this like confidence I didn't know that I had from exploring my own emotions more.
That's fine.
And I was like, oh, this job is truly making me angry and I don't have to stay here. I don't have to put up with this. I'm perfectly capable of finding another job. And the confidence that improv instills in you when done in such a safe environment, in such an environment where it's just like, it's cool to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
And Andy talks about this a lot in vulnerability circles, is like sharing from the scar and not the wound, which has given me a lot of insight on how I share with people as well. So I've just grown exponentially as an adult on a social emotional level. And I wish I would have found the Improv Shop sooner. I wish I would have found this specific style of improv sooner in my life.
Hell yeah. That's fire. Love that. Yeah. It's always making people better in more ways than one.
Yeah.
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 Definitely feel that.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay, I got a couple more questions before we go.
Hit me.
So, all right. I need to know your top 3 weed strains. Ooh.
I don't think I can answer that question.
Fair enough. Okay, so then...
Oregano? Did you say oregano?
I did say oregano.
Hey, that was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one. What a callback.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you'd be a great improviser. You should give it a whirl sometime.
Maybe I'll swing by next year after I graduate and I'm in sales full time.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh, actually, before we go, let's plug some shows.
Yeah, so many shows.
Yeah, because I got a couple more questions, but let's plug some shows.
Okay.
You go first.
Yeah, Thwack Down Slam City is this Saturday at 10 p.m. on the Improv Shop main stage.
Hell yeah. All right. Before Saturday, though, come out to the cage match on Friday.
Hell
Come
yeah.
check out Hot Improv.
Hot Improv.
Yeah, 10 p.m. main stage. We're on our second week. Hopefully we keep this streak going.
Yeah, and if they
happens.
make it to August 22nd, they're up against my cage match team.
Okay.
Go up against Query.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, you know what time it is. Let's see this through so we can see something going on. You know what I'm saying?
Come see Hot Improv so Query can take them down.
Ooh, okay. I like that. Hey, I like that talk. Hey, now I'm trying to go for my second. I'm trying to go for my second belt. So you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to go for a repeat.
We'll see what happens.
I like this, yo. Hell yeah. Okay. So I got another one then. So give us 3 people that you would like to see on the podcast.
Oh, 3 people on the podcast.
And at least one you got to make happen.
Oh, one I have to make happen?
Yes.
Okay, this should be...
Well, at least you should be able to make happen.
Yeah. Who would be a cool person to get on the pod? Because you guys have already had Touch Baseball on.
Yes.
So those that Ashley and Ryan are out, which sucks because they're great.
Yeah.
You've had Max.
Yep.
So Max, Ashley, and Ryan are out. Who else have you had from the shop so far?
Leaker.
Classic.
Yeah. SBP.
Perfect.
Shit. Ooh, this is gonna make me look bad because I'm pretty sure I've had someone else. Oh no,
Did you have Celibate on?
No.
Okay, Celibate would be a dope team to
That
get on
would.
and talk to, especially because of that long cage match run that they had.
That was fun.
And they have that damn intro dance that is so freaking cool, man.
That's true.
Like Celibate, you got to talk about their dance rehearsal schedule. Like, how did they do it?
This might be the one right here.
Yeah, Celibate would be cool as hell to get on.
I'm gonna talk to them.
Yeah, Celibate would be a cool one. Who else can I think of off the top of my head? Mallory would be cool to get on from a base reality check standpoint, because Mallory is the DM for the base reality check show, and just as a DM for different styles of D&D, because they've played, I know that they've played like traditional 5e. The game that we played this past Friday was Roll for Shoes, which is a much simpler game, TTRPG that they played. But if you were looking to get more in the realm of like live actual play D&D and TTRPGs, I think Mallory would be really cool to talk to.
Okay.
So Mallory would be dope. Let me think. I'm trying to think of people that like do really interesting like behind the scenes stuff that I like know what they're kind of not secretly working on, but stuff that they do in the background that I'm like, this should be known.
Yeah.
Let me think.
That's smart.
So those are two. That's two. That's Celibate and that's Mallory. Who else? Have you had Andy on yet?
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Okay. Andy's always a good one. That's one I would always. Elena. You got to get Elena on here.
You're right.
You've got to get Elena on here.
Yeah.
Elena and Bridget together. Are like the power couple of a century.
Yeah.
They would be great to have together.
You're right. I gotta make that happen.
Yeah. Okay.
Talk to her.
That's my three.
Okay.
Elena and Bridget together, Celibate and Mallory.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
We're gonna make that happen. I like that. Hell yeah.
I can definitely pull some strings on Celibate just because I have all of their phone numbers.
Yeah.
I'll text the whole group chat. Yeah.
Honestly, you should be like,
It won't be hard.
like, y'all should get on Too T3rp.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, if you can do that, that'd be
What's
solid.
going to happen is I'm going to share the link to this podcast tomorrow when it drops. And then when does the video drop?
It's been Monday.
Mondays? So this coming Monday?
Yeah.
Sure. I'm just going to spam their inbox
Hell
with
yeah.
these videos and be like, I said celibate.
All right. You notice how MP3's voice just changed?
I've also been trying not to cough like the last 2 minutes. But yeah, no, it's been Monday.
Okay.
Yeah. Nah, shout out MP3, yo. He's been getting this video work done. Yo, he's been working with me heavy. Like,
Oh yeah.
my
You're doing a
dog's been
great
putting in
job.
work. For
Doing
real,
a great
though.
job.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. I know.
You got to do that. Wee.
Oh, yeah. Wait, this one? Or?
Wait, hold on. This is the one that's like fancy. Yeah.
Yeah. So which one? Wait, what was the Wii one?
It's the one I said that you're like, that's gonna be your thing now.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That quick. Oh, wait.
We'll make you a button.
Yeah.
We, as if I work here.
I mean, we're always hiring.
Oh shit, co-host. No, don't put that pressure on me. I do so much.
Co-host.
Maybe.
We'll see what happens. You never know.
Never know. I'm full of surprises.
FedEx. I'm hollering. Okay.
Is that another ASMR?
What?
FedEx? What does that mean?
Oh, just facts.
I remember you and Andy having this conversation now. Now I remember. I was like, this is another ASMR.
Yeah, it's just not. Yeah, it's just
It's
me.
FedEx.
Yeah, it's just my shit.
You
Make
guys
up
both
words.
keep looking at me when you say asthma.
Cause
Because it got a rise out of you the first time you did it.
I'm surprised you didn't pick up on it last episode.
Did you say it? I don't remember you saying it last episode.
I definitely said it last episode.
I also didn't have headphones in last episode.
That's true. Yeah, I definitely said it when he was hitting out the
Oh, I think I was when editing. I was too busy focusing on the fact, like what joke I was gonna do with him coughing and everything. And then I think Nick said it sounds so satisfying.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, because I said the perfect asthma, and that's when they started saying ASMR. Yep.
Okay, yeah. I think I'm gonna have to listen back to that one and just see.
I need to find the origins of when we started saying asthma. Because it's on the podcast.
The ASMR origin story.
Yeah. I'm going to find it
All right.
so I can send it to you. Because it's definitely, yeah.
All right. If you can find it before I finish up this video, I'll throw the clip in there.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be that good at it, but
Who knows? Maybe you never know. Maybe you'll get lucky in its first try.
Scroll until 2 a.m.
it's a couple years back, so I might have
Oh,
to.
Lord.
Yeah, never mind.
Oh, yeah, this been going for like 5 years now, so.
Yeah, you're going to be up later than 2 a.m.
You know what I'm saying?
He'll be up till the next podcast.
Listening to every episode. Wait, I think that's no.
No,
That
it
sounds-
came before that. Yeah.
That would be sick, yo.
Just a bunch of clips of you saying asthma over 5 years of podcast recording.
Yo, that's a sketch.
Yeah.
Just going back, just seeing the different degrees of me going back as I'm watching over time.
We should write a whole sketch show about having a podcast. I don't know what that looks like.
Probably a podcast.
Yeah.
You might be on something. 'Cause
Damn
I do just be making up
it, MP3
shit.
does it again.
I do be making up shit on the spot, so he's on to something. Yo.
Three, intellectual genius.
Yo. This man's getting ready to be out of here, yo.
Oh no. Your first viral video.
Yo, that's funny, yo. That is
man.
funny.
I get that a lot.
Good.
Okay, all right. I got one more question before we wrap it up. Okay, so top 5 dead or alive. If you were to have a smoke session, who would be in it?
Top 5?
Yes.
So I get 5. Amy Poehler.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Amy Poehler
Shout
for
out.
sure. I listen to Amy Poehler's podcast, which is phenomenal. So she's definitely in that circle.
Okay.
I would say, do they have to be famous? Is the other thing.
Whoever you want to be.
Okay, anybody I want. Okay, cool. So Amy Poehler's a top one. That's a big one for me. This is hard because it's only 5 people.
Mm-hmm.
Mandy Patinkin,
Who's
who
that?
played Inigo Montoya in The Princess Bride.
My
Yeah.
name is Inigo Montoya. You
Yes.
killed my father.
Prepare to die. Yes. Mandy Patinkin would be great.
Is he still alive?
Yes, he's still alive.
Okay.
He did a lot of TikToks during COVID. Viola Spolin, who is one of the original creators of improv games, of improvisational theater games that helped kids develop the skills they needed on stage in theater. So Viola Spolin is also on that list. Not that she has to smoke by any means, but it would be really cool to hang out with her.
Yeah.
Trying to think who else. Who's the I can't think of her dang name. Here we go again with me not knowing actors' names. I'm in so much trouble now. I cannot think of this woman's name to save my life.
What is she playing?
She was in one of the Harry Potter movies
Wow, I'm out. I don't know.
as one of the I can't think of her freaking name.
Do you know one of the character? Like what her character
I can't
was?
remember the character name either. I've got to pull full Donovan on that one too. This is a me and Donovan
Yes.
problem combined. I can't remember the actor's name or the role they played. She
I'm
was
hollering.
she also played like Grandma Rosie in Balto. But she's like fully like she's just like the most like hardcore like older lesbians who's just fully out there now and just says the most crazy off the wall shit, and I absolutely adore her for it, and I hope that as I age I just get more crazy and off the wall with some of the shit that I say.
I'm hollering.
Miriam.
Yes.
Morales.
Yes.
Yeah, found her. Hey, she's still alive too.
Yeah. Yeah, she'd be cool as hell. So how many is that? 4? Is that 4? Am I at 4?
Yeah.
Amy Poehler, Mandy Patinkin,
You guys don't know names. I can't count. So
Miriam, what was her last name?
Margoyles.
Mark Wells.
MARG like.
Oh, Margels. Okay. Who else did I say?
I think there was one more left.
Who have you said so far?
Amy Poehler, Mandy Patinkin, Viola Spolin,
Yeah.
Miriam.
Miriam
Margoyles.
Mark. Yeah. And then, so I got one more left.
Yeah.
One more left.
Oh, that brings on
One more.
question I have. It always causes people. It always, especially the way I do it, it always causes an argument.
This guy.
The wait.
here.
Hold on. Yeah, I'll ask once you come up with your fifth.
Okay,
person.
let me come up with my 5th person. I truly, like, this is a tough one. Probably can't think of his name. Here we go again. Can't think of his name.
Actor. Mm-hmm. Movie.
Lord of the Rings.
I'm out.
We gotta get you. Well, Lord of the Rings at least. Harry Potter we can bypass on, but Lord of the Rings at least.
Never seen them. I've seen all the Harry Potters.
Yeah.
What is his freaking name?
I tried the first one and I was like, nah.
Do you know what character? Or what
Yeah, it was Samwise Gamgee, but I can't think of his name.
For the character.
For Lord of the Rings, yeah. The character name is Samwise Gamgee. What's his name? We gotta get MP3 a laptop so he can Google faster.
Not for real though. I didn't even expect for him to start researching like that. So this kind of like we on some next
This
level
is
shit.
helpful.
This
is helpful. We looked up a sparkly bag. We looked up actors' names because I'm bad at that.
It's all happening in real time. Like this man just be leveling up, like literally, like during the episodes.
Yeah, full co-producer mode.
Hit me with the name of the character.
Samwise Gamgee.
Sean Astin.
Yeah, Sean Astin.
Also in Stranger Things and those sort of things. In an episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Okay.
Oh, now that you say that.
He's, isn't he Mikey in Goonies? He's I think he's the kid with asthma in Goonies.
Is he?
I think. I must know now.
Maybe.
Yep, he's in Goonies.
Yeah. I know he's in Goonies. I don't know what character he plays.
Yeah, he plays Mikey. He plays Mikey, the kid with asthma in Goonies.
So yeah, that's my
Top 5.
10-minute top 5.
No, you got some exclusive ones.
Yeah.
So I could give you the most unique one so far of the top 5 smoke sessions.
Okay.
So I ain't know none of them names for the most part.
Great.
So.
Great. I feel very unique.
I
think all of them I find like just interesting people that have had interesting life experiences that I would like to know more about.
Hell yeah. I fuck with that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Any people who just want to talk in the smoke session so I don't have to.
Hell yeah.
Because whatever comes out of my mouth when I smoke is dumb.
That's just me in general. Also, the fact that you immediately looked at me as well.
I knew you was getting ready to say something.
Wait, what were you going to say after?
Okay, so my question is how do you count numbers on your finger?
I usually start with my thumb.
Okay, but like all the way through.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How do you do it?
This asshole. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, usually just.
Okay, so I do it relatively similar. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What is wrong with you?
Exactly. That's what I get all the time. That's how I do it.
The camera cannot see you counting, can they?
No.
So he's counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the ring finger goes last. Yeah. So he's counting
Spider-Man shit or something
he's
like that.
He's counting in shocker formation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You know, after 3, they think they know what's coming. Nope, it's the pinky.
I just feel like
he's just trying to be unique.
I thought he was trying to do like the Spider-Man thing, like I'm.
I know, it's because I don't know why I just can't lift my ring finger without my pinky. Like, that's super uncomfortable, but that's so much more comfortable.
Is that like some type of swimmer thing?
Probably not. I mean,
I gotta stop saying that. My bad. Yo, he's gonna end up
coming after him for being a swimmer.
No, I mean water polo.
It's better.
It's better.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I corrected myself.
I don't think I've ever seen water polo before, so.
Me neither. Okay.
I think you need a new intern.
Oh.
So the first time Donovan and I like met outside of the shop and hung out and we're kind of talking shop, not at the shop. Donovan told me I just need. What did you tell me to do? You told me to just start talking shit.
Yeah. Oh
and
yeah.
It's truly the first thing I started doing was talking shit to all of these random people that I'd never met before in my entire life. And by the end of the night, I made some new friends.
I do it all the time.
I can't not make fun of my friends.
That's what I'm saying.
I think that's my new form of like, rather than doing improv with people, I'm just gonna start randomly talking shit to people and then hope they won't whoop my ass.
Yeah, but you just said you was wrestling your sisters and shit. You
that's different.
Pull out some of them moves.
I've been in so many physical fights with my sisters. I've never been in a physical fight with someone I'm not related to.
That's even better. So you could care less. Like you could really go.
Are you kidding? I care more.
Shit.
Because then I can go to jail. I couldn't go to jail for fighting my sisters because that was private. You don't tell people you fought in the house. You called your mom at work and you were like, she hit me. And your mom's like, I am trying to get work done. Stop calling me at work. My mom works in a call center. This call may be monitored for quality assurance. And my mom's going, get off this phone right now.
That's hilarious, yo. But that's why you just got to make them hit you first. Self-defense.
I don't think I could instigate somebody that hard to hit me. I don't know. With my improv experience now, I might be able to. And with enough alcohol involved, probably.
I absolutely could. I could be that just like if someone swings on me first.
I can definitely carry my own if somebody were to hit me first.
See?
I've had enough experience at home. I'll be fine.
See, that's what I'm saying. You ain't supposed to
But
go
I don't
out.
want to.
You're not supposed to.
You know the saying, it's speak softly and carry a big stick?
Teddy Roosevelt.
I guess so. Okay. Yeah, that guy.
That's Teddy Roosevelt, former president.
Yeah. That's me. I'm chill.
Ooh, I was going to make a terrible joke.
Say it. We can cut it if it's that bad.
I was just going to say, he only talked like that because he had to actually use one, so.
Okay.
Hey, y'all let me do it. All right, that's not right. That is not right.
There's social media posts right there.
Oh, God.
Was it funny, though? Damn. Hey, you try. Shoot or shoot. All right, well, so.
Hey, we did it. We did
I guess I know when to sweep up. All right, well, it's been another episode of Too T3rp. Nah, give me your socials real quick before we go.
Yeah. So Instagram is at Take This Elle. I think it's Take This _LELLE. You can find me on Instagram. I'm not really on Facebook very much. Not really on anything else. So, but if you are in the St. Louis Improv Facebook group, you can find me on the coaching website. You can find some of the teams I'm on the Improv Shop wiki page that is out there. But definitely check me out on the coaching website. All of my availability is posted. So if you're looking for production coaching or team coaching, all my stuff is posted out there. All my contact information is there as well. So yeah.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
All right.
And then as for me, once more, mp3.video.works on Instagram only so far.
Hell yeah. And y'all already know, make sure y'all follow Too T3rpd on all socials. Make sure you follow us on the YouTube. Go ahead and start following that Patreon. We're about to start making some content to go on there so we can, we about to start leveling up for real.
Pause button.
There it is. There, we made it. We made it.
I don't know. See, you
We're
messed me
gonna
up with the
label
whole
these.
finger
We're gonna have to
thing.
label
I might as well
these.
doing it.
We have to label these buttons for you, Donovan.
They are.
Makes it worse.
Damn, I should have told
It's
him.
right there.
Yeah, I should have told him myself like that. Wow.
Doesn't know names.
I almost had my out.
Hey, check out the Patreon. I'll do a secret episode every time Donovan hits the wrong button. I'll do something crazy for the Patreon.
Hold on, I don't know, 'cause I might start cutting you a check. Hold on. Hey. Whoa.
I'll do the first 6 for free.
See, she already put a cap on it. Damn.
You got one more for free because he's already done it for like 5 times.
That's all I was saying. Hold on. Yeah.
No.
You gotta renegotiate. You a shark over here. All right.
No.
You really are Vince McMahon over here, yo.
No. Hang on. Hold the phone. Hold your horses.
That may be an insult given Vince McMahon.
Calm down.
Okay, not the violent and all that crazy stuff.
That guy was wild.
Yeah. Just on the business end, you definitely on some gangster shit.
I do my best,
See?
I'm out here doing my best.
You see how she ain't denying
I'm trying to
it.
break into this podcast industry. I'm going to take... No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
I mean,
have enough hobbies, I swear.
I was gonna say the more the merrier, though. For real.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. Let me finish this ad real quick. I mean, not ad, but, let me close this
Get us out of here.
All right, so make sure you follow us on Patreon. I don't remember the new hotline number, so we'll type it underneath there. It's always in the thing. But yeah, do that. And then make sure you follow me, Donovan2408, on all social media platforms. All right. So y'all already know. This has been a fun one.
This has been really fun. Thanks for having me. I'm very grateful
For sure.
to be here.
You already know this won't be your last time.
Yeah.
So this
Hell
def-
yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be. Yeah, we're gonna have you on again for sure. But you already know we back again next week, and I'll give you a little sneak peek. It is gonna be another improv guest, yo. Yeah, this one is gonna be from
You have
somebody.
to do the breaking news button.
breaking news. Next week, we'll have in Dot. Yeah, I'm not going to say.
I can't know? Oh, no. I have to wait to find out?
I'll just say it's somebody that a lot of people would like to hear from, but don't normally hear from.
Oh.
So this is going to be a special one.
I'm going to guess off mic until you tell me.
Okay, cool. I could do that.
Okay, cool.
I could definitely do that.
Okay, cool.
But all right, y'all will find out next week, and that's where we'll see you. Peace.
Bye.
Yeah.
It's 2 2 2 Turp.